This is CNQ. Mind you, almost all the stocks on the list today are energy related or commodities related. It's the strongest sector in the market, and on a down day for the market, it's one of the only bright spots that you'll find. We can see very constructive price action throughout the course of the week. I like the fact that this is like a 45-degree angle that goes up from the left corner to the right corner. You can see it's just been very nice, persistent, steady buying. On a 1 month basis, we can see that the stock also has had a big dip in here, and there's not a lot of trend to it, but it is taking out that $74 horizontal resistance level. On a 1 year basis, very choppy. I'd have to take a pass on this. I just don't see enough momentum here to interest me. Here we have OXY, Occidental Petroleum. You can see very kind of choppy, but overall nice price action higher. On a 1 month basis, now we're starting to see that same pattern where you've got choppiness, a deep trough, and a gradual grind higher. This is really nice steady price action, and it's right back up to that resistance level. On a 1 year basis, this actually looks a lot like rig. You had the very nice tight movement higher, you had the drop, you had the next drop. So we have another cup and handle formation with a challenge at that high. Very positive. It's a nice candidate as well. Here's another energy company. Its symbol is ECA. You can see fairly tight trading pattern here, fairly choppy, and then a nice grind higher here today. All of the energy stocks were up today, incidentally. The oil inventories number came in much lower than expected. The inventories were expected to rise, and there was actually a 4 million barrel draw. So oil jumped $3 higher and made a new all-time high at $112. So you saw a lot of these energy stocks rallying. We see that same drop here on a monthly chart and a nice steady price action higher. On a 1 year basis, we can see how the stock has been grinding higher in a choppy fashion. The one thing I'll note about this stock is that it made that low in January and it shot much higher. Unlike the other stocks where we saw that cup and handle formation where we had the deep trough and then another smaller trough, this stock actually rallied up, made a new high, and pulled back slightly, and now it's challenging the new high. But overall, it never pulled back as much, which tells me it's probably got more underlying strength than some of the other energy stocks that we looked at. I also suspect that this stock is a little bit less liquid just because of the trading pattern. This is Chesapeake Energy, a large producer of natural gas. Symbol is CHK. And here we can see a nice grind higher. A little bit of a pullback 2 days ago with the market. Flat yesterday, gap up. Stock closed near its high of the day. On a 1 month basis, we can see, again, very volatile price action, and the stock is breaking out of that horizontal resistance level at $49. And here we can see that the stock has been very range bound. We had a little breakout here above that range, then it traded in another tight range. Nothing really going on until here we had a very big breakout, very small pullbacks here, tested that $45 support level, and now the stock is starting to make new highs. I like this tail action right here a whole lot. Normally when a stock has been very quiet and it finally does break out, the breakouts are very large and the move is very sustained. So this is a stock where you'd want to take a look at what the fundamental reasons are for this breakout right here. My suspicion is that it's higher natural gas prices and this move has a chance to be sustained. That concludes the charts that I'm going to go through. The next chart I'm going to put up is going to be the chart of the week. RIG, Transocean, is my chart of the week. Let me tell you why I think it's a stronger stock than some of the others we've taken a look at. This stock has gone up more than $10 during a down week in the market. Here we can see that it's about $37 here. We know that it closed at about $149 today. So it's made a huge move during the last 5 days. We can also see nice consistent movement higher. When the market pulled back, this stock barely pulled back. Yesterday the market was flat and so was it. When it gapped higher today, it closed near its high of the day. So very strong price movement. The S&P futures were down about 17 points today. I'll also say that this is a deep water driller. The day rates for their rigs are at all-time highs right now, and with gasoline moving higher and oil at $112 a barrel, the energy companies are going to be drilling like mad. Transocean also acquired Global Santa Fe, so we're getting a little bit fundamental. This is intended to be mainly technical, but the fundamentals are also very sound for this company. On a 1-month basis, where a lot of the stocks were chopping around and we're just now starting to break out of that 1-month horizontal resistance level, this stock did chop a little bit, but look at how long ago it broke out of that 1-month horizontal resistance level at 140. It is gone and off to the races, so lots of momentum here. On a 1-year basis, I like the fact that all of these long-term uptrend lines have been held. I like the fact that we have a nice cup and handle formation here. Mind you, the stock closed today at about $150, so we have a legitimate breakout on this cup and handle formation. So very nice orderly trading. I believe this stock will continue to move higher, and that's why it makes my chart of the week. Remember, this is only a starting point. I would still need to do extensive fundamental analysis on the stock to find out what's driving it, and then I would also need to analyze the options market to determine what the optimal option strategy would be. So be prudent, use this as a nice stock to take a look at with lots of potential for it to move higher. Also keep in mind that I'm not bullish per se on the market. In fact, I feel that the market might pull back next week with the financial stocks announcing. Any pullback in the market and any pullback in this stock will represent a nice buying opportunity. And if it is able to pull back to this 145 level to test that breakout, I think that'd be an excellent entry point. And also, if that breakout level fails, it'll be a nice exit point for you, so you'll know immediately where to get in and where to get out to cut your losses. Thanks. Have a good week. Good luck trading.